Hi, I want to talk about this amazing piece of art. This I made a long time ago, and I decided finally I think it's time to sell it. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And it's a story, a famous piece of Japanese history. And it relates to a time, probably the 16th century, when a famous admiral went with a fleet and he went out to fight with the pirates. And they had a battle at sea, and he won in the battle. And he was sailing home, but when he was sailing home, he got into a storm, a very bad storm, and his boat was separated from all the other boats. So he was on his own. And then the wind came up and started blowing the ship onto the rocks. And it looked like everyone was going to die in the middle of the storm. And then the admiral's dearest friend, and the guy who'd been with him for many, many years, decided to save everything. So he threw himself off the ship, and you can see it here, where he sacrifices himself to the sea to save the ship. And when he did this, the storm abated. But the admiral was so distraught, he took out a boat in the storm, and with two friends, two confidants, they tried to save his dear friend, but unfortunately died. But in that moment, the wind changed, and the ship started to go away from the rocks, and he was saved. By sacrificing his life, he saved the ship. It's an amazing story, and it's a real piece of Japanese history. And in fact, believe it or not, I made it so it glows in the dark. So it has a whole different feeling at night. When you see this in the dark, it's quite amazing because it comes alive. It really does, in its glowing form. It takes on a completely different sort of atmosphere about it. It's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. And I often think to myself, and I look at my hands and think, did I actually make this?